Hello everybody. I'm back.
Quick one. Are you doing Southampton on Monday?
We're doing it tomorrow after the game. Yeah, so there won't be a press conference Monday. It will be previewed tomorrow after the game. Okay, good afternoon everybody. We will begin today's broadcast section to preview tomorrow's match with Paul Gilmore. Paul, where you go?
Thank you. Hi, Thomas.
Hi.
Thomas, just to clear up this touchline ban, what's the situation with the appeal and will you be on the touchline for the game against
I
Leicester?
don't think so, but it's not 100% sure. We're waiting for the last response.
Will it have any major impact on your preparation for the game if you are away from your players during the game?
No, I think we can do the same as always, because I can arrive in the stadium, I think, and be in the changing room for sure. It seems like I cannot be on the sideline, but like I said, we need to wait for the final answer, because we responded to the written how do you call it?
We responded to the,
we responded
charge.
to it, and we are waiting for the answer today. But I think I can be on the not on the sideline as it seems, but in the dressing room in halftime. So.
What is your response to the written reasons? I think the panel said that you instigated the confrontation. They labelled the handshake a highly provocative act. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I think there are two sides to it. The one side to it is that I got a red card and I behaved in a way which is not appropriate and which I regret, but it was out of passion. It was not, I don't think it was too aggressive, and it was out of passion. And I can accept that if I get a red card during a match, if this is the decision, that I have a touchline ban and then I'm fined. This is the one side to it. And I don't dispute it, and I can accept it. What is hard to accept is the context, that I don't think that I started the aggression. It started earlier, and I don't think I was the only person involved. And we both got a red card, and a player pulled another player by its hair 2 minutes earlier. He can play on, he's not banned, and for a firm handshake at the end of the match, one coach is banned. This is very hard to accept, but I have to accept it, but put it into context, I can absolutely not understand.
So to be clear, do you think the hair pulling incident started that, or was it something?
I don't say further. You have my opinion on that, and I will not. In future, we will just hear no comment from me. I will not comment anymore on any referee's decisions, because no matter how big it is, this is obviously what we want, and that's what you get.
Your opponents tomorrow, Leicester, look set to leave Wesley Fofana out of their squad. He's been training with the under-23s this week as well. What do you read into that?
Nothing. It's your job to read things into that. It's not our player, and it's their decision, and it's where it has to stay.
And in general terms, I know a lot of transfers at the moment. Frank Lampard's spoken about Chelsea's interest in Anthony Gordon. Ideally, how many players would you like to come in before the deadline?
We have some ideas, but maybe nobody comes in. It's not a long window anymore, so it closes soon, and the focus is on the things we can influence, and everybody else is not our decision. Because no matter what we want, there are always several parties involved who have to agree.
Thanks, Thomas. Good luck.
John Southall, BBC.
Hi Thomas, how are you?
I am good.
How would you describe your mood, your frame of mind at the moment? Obviously you have the league results, you're trying to bring players in, you've had the FA charge, the ban, fine.
Yeah, if you condense it like this, it sounds horrible, but and the ban comes from the Tottenham game, where my mood in general was very good and I was very happy. Of course, we were disappointed and still are disappointed with the result. Also with the way with the influence we had to this result, and how we influenced it in the wrong way this game. There are several things we can do better, need to do better. but it's not the moment to lose our head. It's not the moment to lose our mood. It's not the moment to get moody, angry, and carry that around for too long. It was the pre-season that it was, and the season starts, and we get to know each other better. And like I said many times before, I'm not 100% sure like where we are, how we are, who we are. We are in transition as a club and as a team. And these things, the bitter they are, but help us to get a clearer view, to make some decisions for the upcoming matches, and make things clearer to us, to me, and then we can transport it to the players to improve, because we need to improve.
I suppose you can only do that though once the transfer window is shut.
Not only in transfers, but also in the approach to the team. How do we play? What do we play? Where do we need to improve? It's not only about shouting for players. I think the squad was strong enough to win a match in Leeds, and by far too strong to lose 3-0. So this is where everything starts, and the transfer window has not, and the opinion for the transfers has not changed much, or maybe not at all. We knew since weeks what we would ideally have and would ideally add to the group. But I'm far too experienced in this job on this level that I know that not every wish can be fulfilled. And so it's like I said, we have our own stuff to improve, and it sharpens our vision on our own team, and this is where the focus is.
And how's N'Golo? 'Cause obviously he's massively important to you.
Who?
N'Golo.
Yeah.
When will he be back, do you know?
Talking about weeks, talking about 4 weeks plus, which is, of course. So I think I told you in the end of last season that he is our key player normally, that he gives something to our team that no other player in the world can give to any other team. So that makes him a key player. If your key player is out, it's a situation that you don't like, and of course you have to deal with, but it has huge influence, of course.
Kovacic is back, is he?
He's back in the group. N'Golo is the only one who did not train now through this week, so everybody is back in training. Kova is back in the group and ready to play some 20 minutes.
PLP.
Afternoon, Thomas. You said Kovacic back in training there. If he can play, how much of a boost will it be to have him back in midfield? Do you feel you've missed perhaps his tough tackling?
Yeah, we miss him also as a personality and as his experience and his quality, of course. But like I just said, it's maybe a 20 minutes at the moment. Was his first training week without reaction in the knee, so we cannot rush things. Otherwise, we would just sabotage our own plans with him. We need him long term, but it's good to have him back and have him as an option on the bench.
You said after the Leeds game you needed time to analyse the reasons that some of those mistakes were made. Have you seen a response from your players to those mistakes on the training ground this week? A desire from the group to put things right?
Yeah, always. We always see a response, so that's what the good thing is about. As we absolutely dislike to lose, and as painful as it is to analyze these things and to look at it again, it's necessary, but we always get a response once the reasons are obvious, the reasons are clear. Still, we are in a period, maybe the last week, where we had a full week to prepare a match. We used it in our opinion as good as possible to get back in shape and to install confidence in what we do. And like I said, these things, we don't like them, but they're maybe sometimes in a process like this necessary to sharpen your vision and to have a clear view on things, where to put the focus, and this is what we did. So now we have to compensate the loss of Kalidou Koulibaly, of course, and of course of N'Golo Kante, and from there we go. The team, I think, is hopefully well prepared and ready to go for tomorrow.
I just wanted to pick up on something you said just now in answer to John's question, that you said this was a team in transition. As a manager for you, do you enjoy that challenge, working with a team in transition, moulding a team that isn't perhaps the finished article into your direction, your image? Do you enjoy that challenge?
I always enjoy working with every team. I think this is the foundation for being a good manager, that you enjoy what you're doing and you embrace the team that you have, and don't focus on what you don't have or what you could have if things were different, because things are not different, things are what they are. And I love the group. And it's like we speak a lot about transfer window, but the good thing about transfer window when it closes is also that you know that this is your group and there's no more distraction and no more distraction in focus also from the players who maybe struggle at the moment with their decision. Where do I go? Should I go? Do I have an offer? Do I not have an offer? What is my role? From the 1st of September, things are clear. And this will also give us a boost to build a strong squad and to build a strong group and the atmosphere within the group that carries us. So basically, of course, I'm enjoying the challenge. I'm enjoying the challenge to build a new group. I'm enjoying the challenge to be in the middle of Premier League. Everything is fine from that point of view.
Talksport.
Hi Thomas, you well?
Yeah.
Just one clarification about the Conte touchline ban thing. Are you saying basically that if one of you got punished, both of you should get punished? It was kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, would you say, in this country?
6 or 1?
So like if it's your fault, it's his fault. If it's his fault, it's your fault.
I thought my understanding was that we both had our impact in this situation, and that we both got sent off. And in this context, like I said, I can understand that I get a ban and I get a fine. What I don't understand that the other coach does not get the same punishment is hard to understand for me.
It's been a strange start to the season. You've got beaten in the Leeds last week. Liverpool has started slowly. Team you play tomorrow, Leicester, and starting well. Why is that? Why are teams?
I don't know. Absolutely don't know. But the league gets stronger and stronger. It's more and more flexible from the tactics. Teams adapt within the matches more and more. We have 5 changes, so there are a lot of tactical twists. There are huge physical impact, and it gets harder and harder to win games in this league. And I think this is where we are.
And finally, Champions League draw yesterday. Your thoughts on it, and of course, whereas Erling Haaland's going back to Dortmund, Lewandowski's going back to Bayern, you're going to be seeing Fofana tomorrow.
I cannot care less about all the other groups. I only care about our group, and we need to be fast with away tickets, because I think the family of Mateo Kovacic is at the moment buying the whole contingent that we have, because it's in Austria, in Croatia, and his former club, former city, and he played for Inter, and we are playing AC. So I think he's buying all the tickets that are available. So this is where the focus is right now from everybody to catch some tickets for family and friends.
It's a nice group for you. You're happy with it?
It's always a difficult group. Always. I have never experienced Champions League in an easy group, and I can just I don't care about the names, and I don't care about where in which league, and if this is our level, not our level. If we have to, we want to go through. This is very clear, and I have only experienced difficult group phases, even if it looked maybe from outside that it was like easy and clear. These matches are tough because it's the toughest competition, and I'm happy that I will play against some teams and in stadiums where I've never played before, and from there we go.
Okay, last question in this section, Nick Pure.
Thomas, can I just check, did you appeal that, the touchline ban then? And then also with N'Golo missing, do you have to tweak the tactics, because you say he's such a special, such a unique, he's a unique player, do you have to kind of slightly tweak what you do to take advantage of that? So just on the ban first, did you appeal?
Yeah, we answered, and we wait for the final answer, but I don't think that it will change something. So in the moment, I think that I will be banned from the touchline, and that's it. And we're trying to have the best solution for this scenario, which we will have, and the team will be well prepared and will be not an excuse. So, and for N'Golo, of course, but it's difficult to replace him. He's very unique, and we were full of hope after the preseason, because we built his preseason very individually, and he had a long preseason, and he had a good preseason and felt good since many years. He felt very, very strong, and that he had enough rest and enough build-up to be the player that he can be for us. And of course, we started with 1 game a week, so the hopes were high that he can play consistently for us. If we build another system, I don't know. I mean, we have trust in our players, so it will be in the same system. We played, unfortunately, many games without him in the structure. It will be slightly different because every player is a bit different, and that is then the challenge to adapt to this and use different players differently. But to change completely because N'Golo's not there, I don't think so.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Cameras off, please.